I finished the greenhouse, so I thought I'd give you a little tour. I'll pull out some of the things that I've made and give you a little talk through of them. So I spilled some paint on the floor, and so I made a little rug out of jute and wire and glued it down so no one will ever see the spot ever again. And I made some clay pots. This is one of them I painted. And I made a little trowel out of paper and a toothpick. The noise you can hear in the background is my furnace. Apologies, it's quite loud. This is another thing I made out of clay, a little watering can. And this is the bench, the potting bench. I've glued that into place as well. And I glued this tree in. This is one of my plants. I trimmed it up a bit. Cute little collection. And this little pot in the corner is, I made that, and it's the plant is some jute with some moss glued onto it. I was trying to make it look like a vine, and that's all glued in because if you move it about, the moss all falls off and makes a big mess. And another chandelier. This one might be my favorite that I've done so far. All the plants, the hanging plants here are removable. I made this little pot as well out of clay, and in the future I think I'll probably make most of my hanging pots from clay and punch the holes in the side. It just makes it easier to hang. And the flower there is a rolling paper, because I'm nothing if not resourceful. I trimmed up these ones as well. If you saw yesterday's vlog, they were longer, the leaves were longer, and I trimmed them back. I'm still not sold on these paper trees that I've made. I think they need probably more trimming. I went to the dollar store today and bought more greenery. So, and there's the furnace turned off. Bought more greenery, so hopefully I may make some more trees for this and replace those. We'll see how I feel. And I made this little book that I kept dropping. And I glued all the pages together on that one because it wouldn't stay closed. Little sticker on the front. Shows up in the light. Have to maybe not use those again on books. This is the thing that I'm not sure about. This might throw off the whole scheme, which is this lounger. I'm just not sure about the construction of it. It's a bit flimsy. The little cushion I made is felt that I've glued, and the glue soaked through the felt and just made it sort of rough and untidy looking. And as it was drying, it unrolled on one side a bit, adding to the untidy. Yeah, I'm just not sure about it. I could be just being too hard on it, but the little yellow hat is much nicer in comparison. Anyway, what do you think? Give me some feedback on that. Pop it all back in. This was a weird one, right, for me. It was one that I hadn't really planned, and Deb, who is one of my big supporters here in my little tiny vlog, suggested it, and I think it's a great idea because I love greenhouses and plants. I just maybe was sort of focused on interiors, and the shift was a bit odd. My little hat on the inside, it's very messy looking. So I may glue it here on the hook, and then it won't fall off either. It is very pretty though. Yeah, and that little pot I like. I might have to make some more little pots and things to put on this little shelf where I'm sticking the watering can. And that's the back and the mess. I like these little stumps with the moss on top. They're almost like they could be tree or chairs or little ottomans. I almost thought it's a thing I'd like to do in my own garden, is to maybe get some moss growing on top of stumps like that. This little plant I think is sweet, but the trees just, I don't know, I think it's the trees. They at least maybe need a trim. This little one on the left, that. Look at that unruly mess. It's like my hair in the mornings. It is a sweet little space. It does feel lush. I like the green furniture. I might do an all green interior room, like a dining room maybe. And the chandelier, all greenhouses should have chandeliers, I believe. Bought some more beads today at the dollar store so that I can make even fancier chandeliers. And I got some pliers, so hopefully that'll improve my wire work. Maybe it needs more bars across the top, more hanging plants. Anyway, it's a lovely little space. Let me know what you think in the comments. I guess if you like and subscribe, that's a thing. And it gives my channel a boost. And if you've got a place to share it, that'd be great too. Thanks for watching.